Hi guys, Connor here from Coachie. We're just creating a quick video to show you how to onboard and get your profile set up so that you can start posting listings. So today we're going to be looking at the homepage, profile setup, notifications and payment setup. So if you can do everything in this video, you are ready to go and ready to start posting listings, which you will have a look at in another video. So when you log into Coachie, you should have a username and password by this stage. So when you log in, this is the land page you'll see. So this is what the users of the site are going to see whenever they're looking for you. So they can either search by your name, by location, by type of coach, and that'll bring them through to our listings page, which we'll also show you in the listings video. So landing page is quite simple. It's just a search bar for coaches and just a small bit about what Coachie's benefits are to coaches and providers. And then we have a featured listings at the bottom, which at the moment it's just a generic sort of listing there to show you what it will look like. Okay, so the important thing in this video is to get your profile set up and ready to go so that you can start taking bookings and receiving payments, all being well. So I've created a fictional coach here, Pep Guardiola. So two ways to look at your profile. There's one to click on the profile button here, which will take me in. I've already went through the profile setup form. So you can see that there's a short description of what type of coach I am. I'm a soccer coach, performance category, special areas, website, social media. And I've got no listings at the moment, but we will deal with that in a subsequent video. So that's one way to edit your profile. You can also edit in here. That's probably the best way to do it. If you go into settings, that takes you into the info that goes into your profile. So you can see this is the kind of information that was in the previous screen in the profile of Pep Guardiola. So this is what builds it up. So within this screen then, this is everything that you need to get set up. Your profile info, which we'll go through first. So you, again, hopefully you've already went through this, but you can always amend it in the Add Profile button. So obviously first name, last name, display name. So this one's kind of important if you have a business name that you need to get in there. This is what's going to be displayed on your listing. So, you know, if you have if your business name is different from your first name, just make sure that's your business name. Your username is just the page that's, it's just a URL that's going to be on the site. So it'll be, you see the way up here, Pep is coming after. So that's what will appear on your profile whenever someone looks at it. That's just the link that essentially you'll be hopefully putting on your social media pages. So make sure you get your location in if you are someone who isn't fully online and will be having visitors and will be providing therapy at a location. Make sure you get that in, just the nearest town. Phone number is optional at the moment. We do need it for payments for our payment provider Stripe, which you'll see in a minute. But you know, that's optional. It's really just for the benefit of the team that's working on Coachie. If we have any updates or we need to get you, you know, urgently or something like that, if there's an issue with a payment, we would contact you by phone in that case, but it should be pretty rare. The rest of the time it'll be your email will be fine. So profile picture, another important one. This can appear in your listings as well. So, you know, a lot of people put their business logo in there, or their profile picture or whatever. That's fine, whatever you choose. This about you section. So this is going to appear directly under your profile picture. So again, fill this out. You know, a few paragraphs if you want. It's something similar to a social media bio. So I've just kept it pretty simple there, but you're free to kind of format that using Markdown if you want. Your user type will be seller. You already have clicked on that. The coach type in this case is a soccer coach. So there's a drop-down menu here where you can choose what your area is. Some people have more than one area. I would just suggest that to start off, you choose the one that you have the most business going through. And then you can also list under some of these other roles if you are, you know, a lot of people have maybe physiotherapist, massage therapist together, potentially Pilates instructor as well. So just choose the one that you're most familiar with and you're most known for. And then the coach category here, that would be performance because it's sport related. We do have health and wellness, which is kind of more general. We go through it in the listings video, but essentially it's more of a, I suppose, life-based health and wellness as opposed to sports-based. So then specialist areas in here, this is a real important one here. This is where, you know, you're going to show up on listings that you're maybe different or you have a certain specialty or qualification. Just list that in there. Qualification certifications there, degree certifications, whatever you have done, make sure you get it in there. And we will be checking up on this at a later date. So obviously, make sure that you can back it up with a certificate or something whenever we're verifying accounts. If you have your own website, pop it in here. And if you want to put your Instagram in there, that's totally fine as well. So I'm just going to save that. I haven't really made any changes there. So that'll be your profile. Have a look at your profile here. You can click on your profile page just to see the changes that you made and that you're happy with them. Okay, so again, there's no listings in there. There will be reviews and people who follow and stuff in here as well once you get set up. So let's go back to the settings page. And we're now going to look at transactions. So listings, when you have your listing set up, they will show in here. So you can always check and amend and delete or whatever, or make changes in there. We're not going to look at that in this video because it's a larger segment. So transactions, this is where when you have bookings, where you have it sales, they'll show up in here. So this is pretty useful in terms of looking at, we have different statuses here. If someone cancelled on you, or if there's something pending that hasn't been through that you need to chase up, this is where this will all show up. So hopefully you don't have too many of those disputes. In the account page, this is just really making sure you have the proper email address in, and you can change your password in here as well if you forgot it. And then there's an option to delete your account, which hopefully nobody will be doing. The notification, this is an important one as well. So basically, there's 3 segments to this. It's a newsletter. The newsletter comes from ourselves, and that just kind of keeps you up to date on what we're doing on the site and the upgrades and developments we're doing. It also, if there's any new listings that have been posted that week, they'll go out in the newsletter. So the idea would be that the users come on, subscribe to the Coachie newsletter, and then they can see every week who has posted new listings, and if they're interested in booking that, they can do it straight through the email. This one here is just important to have. This is more probably for our benefit as well, in terms of we're able to email you direct from Coachie, which means we can send you, if there's a problem, we can send you like a screenshot out really quickly through the site. Then this one is completely operational for your business. So these are email notifications. So that's when anyone contacts you on Coachie, so you don't have to check the platform 24/7. If someone comments on your listings, if there's feedback given, just you can read through those yourselves. But basically, every step in the order process, you will receive an email to let you know where it is. If someone is booked, if you need to get back to someone, that'll you get an email through. So yeah, I would recommend just keeping all those ticked. And then the final one, really important one, obviously, is payments. So we partner with Stripe as our payment provider, and just don't worry about that line at the moment, just because I'm an admin. It won't let me set up online payments, but you should see a screen that looks like this, basically. So again, just put in your first name and last name. Really important that you have the same details that are on your bank account statement. So first name, last name, your address as it is on your bank statement, your postcode, your city or your town, and then your phone number. So you actually do have to put your phone number in here, because Stripe will check. They will send you a verification code. In order for you to receive payments, you'll have to go through that process. So what we're doing here is we're sending Stripe the information about you. They will verify that it's actually you through your phone number, and then your account will be allowed to receive payments at that stage. So again, for UK-based coaches or ANI-based coaches, if you just put in your sort code account number down here, obviously postcodes will be relevant to you as well. For our Southern Ireland customers, coaches and providers there, it's just exactly the same process. The only difference is you'll just have your IBAN in there and just save that. So just the same thing applies with the addresses, obviously. And that's you good to go. Just save that, and you should be verified with Stripe within 24 hours. So that's all of the sections around user setup. Again, if you have any questions, just let us know. Contact us through, if I have my phone number, email, or DM on Instagram. We're pretty responsive on there. So the next video, we'll be looking at listings. So look forward to seeing you all there.